Hello, hello. I need to restart my live, I think, because it's orange, unstable connection. Are you having a good connection, Anne? TikTok is telling me that the connection is not stable. Let's hope it starts to green. Otherwise, I need to restart my live. Think I'm going to restart my live? It's good. Yes, yes. I was trying to get it on green. So I was a bit out of the live, but I think it's going good now. With the start. Yes, now I'm getting a green light. Yes. A phone call comes with me. Yeah, I think so. Something was... Some energy was screwing around with my life. Oh my God. Help. But it's green now. We have the green light. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live on this beautiful Friday. Hope everybody's having a great day or still gonna have a great day and is preparing themselves for an amazing weekend. I'm a professional psychic. If you're new here, my name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and sometimes on Sundays. This is the only place where I do mini free readings and more profound readings for a small donation, a 5-minute dedicated reading for a minimum donation of $10, 10 euros. So if somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, that's for sure possible during this live, then please go to my bio. First and second options on TikTok, my bio, that's my picture over there, are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift and then I'll add you physically to my list. When I'm live, that's the only place where I do mini free readings. They're a 1-card read, so please put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random after every read, so they are not guaranteed. So if you want a guaranteed 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then get yourself on my VIP list. As I told you, really easy. The only thing I ask in return for the mini free readings is to tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like, or share my life with somebody that needs some guidance as well today. Very appreciate. If you might want to 3 top viewer on TikTok, you get priority when I do mini reads. Thank you, Veronica, to share my life. Thank you, Florentina. You're the first person who donated. Thank you so much for the coffee. I'm going to do a few minis. Oh, I don't have your question, Florentina. Just let me know in the comment box what your question is. You're first on deck. Florentina is first on deck, so if you can let me know what your question is, then I can do your reading. Let's do some minis first. You feel Anna's art live, you feel that scrambled energy is today. Yeah, me too. and my life thought about it. And is there a spirit message for you? Yes, let's check if there's a spiritual message for you today. Okay, what I'm getting, it's an emotional message. The card that I picked up. Yes, I got your reading, but there's no question, Florentina. So can you please let me know what your question is? Because I can't see it. You didn't put it in the coffee. No worries. Just put it in the comment box. So I'll know your question. So you'll be next on deck. And what I'm getting, it's an emotional question. What you're dealing with is emotional instability. I feel like you need to deal with something that you don't want to deal with. I feel like you're stuck and you want to move forward and you're grabbing on others and different situations to make a difference so they can move forward. But the biggest problem, hi Cole, thank you for joining, is you not wanting to deal with your own shit. I'm so sorry, but it is. It's like when you're uncomfortable, the only person that knows why you're uncomfortable is yourself. But then you need to like really go within and figure it out. So you rather just go out and let other people like entertain you so you don't need to deal with it. So what I'm picking up on is you need to give yourself more attention. You really need to like connect with things that are giving you an icky feeling, because it's emotional, sweetie, it's emotional, and really like tackle them and just sit with that icky feeling till you find an inspiration to resolve it. And that's in art. You are a creator. I know your name is that, but it's also in art. You can just like repaint whatever you want. You can rebuild whatever you want. So stuck and feeling icky, but really don't know why. No, because you're not going into that feeling. You just need to get away from all the distraction and find yourself like in a safe haven. For me, it's my bed and then under the covers, and just go to this icky feeling and just be with it. And I think that it's like a lot of hurt and a lot of tears that needs to be flooded. It's like, it's okay, let that out. There's so much water, you know, it's like you're a vase packed with water. Thank you, KK, for your donation. You're number 2 on my list. Thank you so much. It's like a vase full of water, and the water needs to be drained. So yes, Ken, I got you. You're my number 2 on the list. Thank you so much for your donation. Okay, Maria, does Chris want me? At this moment, sometimes they want you and sometimes they don't. It's like they have you in the pocket, but they feel like it's not perfectly meeting their needs and what they want. Yes, work to do, Anne. I'm so sorry for this beautiful weekend. Thank you for joining the team, sweeties, Leanne. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. They're bowls. They're so beautiful. Thank you. So what I'm picking up on is why this person is with you, but it's not with you. It's because it's not a perfect fit. So they're clinging to you, but they're still looking if there's a better fix. So be aware of that, okay? If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading during this live, then you need to donate. Just get on my list, my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, and I'll add you physically to my list. I'm looking for Florentina. Florentina, where are you, sweetie? Don't say sorry, I love you. Yeah, I'm very black and white. You know me already longer than today. I'm looking for Florentina. I don't have your question, sweetie. You're next on deck, but I can't do your reading because I don't know your question. If you want an open reading, that's fine as well, or a general, then just let me know. At this moment, there are 2 people on the list, but I'm waiting for Florentina's question. Otherwise, I'll just go straight to KK, and then there's only 2 on the list. La Lima, thank you for joining on YouTube. Username 3232, thank you for joining. Blue Girl Jazz Eyes, thank you for joining on YouTube. Anna, thank you for the compliment. Thank you so much. Little Lima, should I ask Rahul Verma permissions before meeting him or directly go meet? Thank you, Brinix. You're number 3 on the list. Just put your question in the comment box, okay, sweetie? So I know your question. What do you want to know? Or you can email it to info@mediumsasha.com if you want. Please keep tapping my screen ready on 1.2K likes. Thank you so much. Let's see, sweetie, what's your answer, Lalima? The same. What do you want from this Raul? It's like you're not honest. Your body wants something because there is like some craving, and your emotions want something, but it's not meeting it. Be true to yourself. First, know what you want. Spirituality is a navigation system like Waze and Maps. You put the direction in it, and I don't get a direction. I'm getting that you're finding all different things that actually has nothing to do with the core. This is about you. What do you want? And then how do you achieve it? So first know what you want. And then, if you need to like soften the path by pre-informing him or not. But first know what your outcome, what do you deserve? Not let them decide what you deserve. No, you know your worth. And if you don't know that, just don't meet them. Figure it out first. That's what I'm getting. Hope it helps, sweetie. Hope it helps. Okay, Florentina, I'm not seeing you, so I'm going straight to KK. I didn't get the question of KK. I'm going to go to KK because she donated me a PayPal. KK, where are you, sweetie? And Florentina, if you're in the live. Oh, I don't have a question, sweetie. It's not showing in my comment box, Florentina. So if you leave me your question, I can do your reading. But without a question, I don't know what you want from me. So please let me know. It's above. No, I don't see it, sweetie. Oh, it is not coming through. Just a moment. I need to. It's like blocked. It's not your fault. Yes, now it's coming through, sweetie. My ex owes me money and I want it back. I'm having a hard time of letting go and moving on because of it. Okay, got you. Got you. Yeah. Money. Ex. What? Okay, let's do your reading. I'm gonna go to Florentina's reading and then I'll be back for minis. While you're waiting for your mini, keep tapping my screen, follow, subscribe, like. If you want another 5-minute dedicated, then please get yourself on my VIP list, okay? Thank you. Florentina, let's get to your 5-minute read. Yes, I'm feeling that your ex is doing that. Okay, he's not going to give you that money if you don't move forward. It's like your ex is still keeping you hostage because they know if they don't give you money that they have you where you want to be and they get you in the feeling and in the place where you feel now. They are sabotaging you by withholding funds that are entitled to you. This is still a power that he has over you. This is a power that you gave to him and that is still playing out. Why that person is acting so evil, because I don't believe it's an evil person, but I do understand that people have evil behavior. It's because whatever happened, they still love you, but they can't love you as you are now. They just want you back as you were so they can love you. So they're angry with you that they can't be happy with you because you're not acting as they wanted to be. So this is coming out of despite. So spirits are saying, you just know that that's in your escrow. You know that it's entitled. You have rights to that money. And at this moment, you feel like you needed to do stuff, but you don't, because if you didn't have it, you're okay as well. So things you want to do with it that aren't able now, that is actually the reason why you can't, because you didn't figure it out yet. So keep it as a bank. And how you're going to get your money is by letting it go. And with the means that you have now, move forward and create your dreams. It starts with being happy. Because the first thing, money is like prison. It keeps you captive in this situation. Not always money, but the money here in your situation is keeping you captive. So he's creating a prison for you with withholding in those funds. And you're playing straight in the street. So that's why you'll not get it. You play his hand. So you need to start bluffing, girl. You need to start, and you bluff towards him that you don't need it by seeing what you want to achieve now and what you have in your capabilities now, financially and whatever. Because sometimes we don't need money to achieve things. We can put time in it. We can be creative. We can do so many things. And I believe that if we want to go through a path that isn't easy now, it's not meant to that we walk that path yet. It's not ready yet. So we need still to do some stuff so they can make it flat. They can put a pavement so we can just like stroll our way, because our life path should be a beautiful path. For some people next to the sea, like me, I love the sea, or for others in a wood, or for others in a really crazy village, or in a beautiful city as New York. But it needs to be paved, it needs to be empty, and it needs to be easy. And we just need to glide. So at this moment, what you're going through is you take it very personally, because I do see Eight of Swords. It's holding you back, but it's his power. It's his power. So you are not with that person anymore, but you still are, because that person still has a power. So take that power away by really, 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 I don't need it. That money will come to me because it's owned to me. But if it's not today, it's fine. Then I don't need it. Start trusting being a spiritual being. It's also in the tough times. And know you are protected and carried. And you thought your ex should do that, but you woke up scary and terrified that a human can't do that. So we're not looking at that anymore in humans. They can protect you physically in the physical world, but they can't protect you emotionally and spiritually, because only your higher self can do that. So whatever, you still have some grieving there, that things that you expected him to do for you, to protect you emotionally and spiritually, you can do that yourself by connecting again with your higher self. And your higher self is the best mom, is the best a creator, is the best everything for yourself. And if they felt that you needed that money to achieve whatever you are wanting now, they would make it happen. But they say, no, 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 because this person has time. They don't need it now, but they still need to learn the lesson. So the moment you forgive, you don't forget, but you forgive, and you understand, and you see the childishness, and you see what that person is doing still with you and trying, but you see it from afar, and it's not touching you, it's not hurting you, it's not aching. That's the moment that money will flow. Because if that person can't let you go by hurting you, and that hurt doesn't work, he will want to rebond with you by giving. So this is a story of turning acid into honey. Hope it helps, sweetie. Let's pull an oracle card on this reading. Disarm the fear. Fear limits your potential. Release it and step into your power with confidence, because this is all. For whatever path you need, that you think you need that money, you just need confidence, girl. You don't need that money. You need confidence. And the moment you're going to create it for yourself, just with confidence, you'll get that money, because you'll spend it on something else. Because now you just would spend it on confidence, but you have confidence. You have that. So be confident, okay? And you'll be fine. Don't ever let people hold you prison. Ever. It's just not worth it. It's really not worth it, sweetie. And once you go through that, that's a life lesson. That's something you take for always. That's something that you'll never let go. And that will make you whole and strong and more powerful, because you are already very powerful, eh? It's going to make you more powerful. And you have a big gift, and you have a big program here on earth in this physical life. So get to it. Get to it. Get to it. That's what I'm getting for you. Hope it helps, sweetie. Thank you, Jasmine, for donating me a cup of coffee. You're number 3 on the list. Thank you. Okay, KK, you're next on deck. That was a 5-minute read for Florentina. Next on deck is KK. I'm going to do a few minutes in between. Let's do 5 minutes, and then I'll get to KK's reading. My pleasure, queen. 2 queens, 2 royals. Ooh, that sounds good. I love that. I love that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. I'm doing this work on and off for 30 years now. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, Fridays, and sometimes on Sunday on TikTok and YouTube. So if you're not following me yet or didn't subscribe, please do so. Like my live, tap my screen on TikTok. It really helps me grow on social media. And share my life with somebody maybe that you know that needs some guidance today. I'm going to do a few minis, and then I'll get to KK's reading, because this is the only place where I do mini free readings and more depth readings, as I just did for Florentina, for a small donation of $10, €10, okay? Let's do Poppy. Hi, Shasha. Please, would like to know what's coming for me in love in 2026. Okay, got you. Oh my God. Only what you're putting out is not love. It's only you want a project, or you want to be like addicted to something. So you have the crave that you call love, but it's not love. You want to be rescued. You want to, This is not love. So whatever you're attracting now, and you are attracting, are people that just are looking for the same. So this is a base for toxic relationships that probably you had in your past. So the first step for finding and getting love, true love, is free love. It's love that you both choose each other because you want to, because it's nice, out of free will, not because you owe something, because you have to, because so this starts with self-love journey. So attraction, you attract all the time. That's not difficult for you, luckily, because for a lot of people it is. It's just to attract the right one. So attracting love, it's not gonna happen if you don't change, sweetie. And probably it comes because you feel you're not worth it. You are. So start looking why you feel you're not worth it. Number 2, Diksha. Will I ever have my own house? Let's check, sweetie. Yes, of course. It's written in the stars. As I always say, your navigation system is spirit. You have that very clear. That's the direction I want to go. And sometimes physically you feel like you're going further away from it instead of closer, but that's your journey to get there. So every day, put it on the mirror of your bathroom, put it on your fridge. I'm getting my own house. And whatever opportunity today or challenge I'm going to face today is to get to that house, to be owner of that house. And then you'll get there. This is the road. It's in your cards. Just stick to it. Keep motivated. Let's see who's next. Blue-eyed girl. Hi, Sasha. What did Ben think about my picture I posted? Thank you, love. Thought it was sweet. That's it. Sweet. Hope it helps. Lalima, I did your question already. Deborah, does Alberto want to stay in my life? Let's check. Yes, but more the emotional part. They want to stay in your life to have this emotional connection. This moment, they feel like there's nothing else left. Other needs will be filled by others. So they just want the emotional connection. Will I earn money working with my sister or need to find a job soon, Mike? I'm getting, you need to find a job yourself, Death. You're here to create something from yourself. You're not here. You're not the easy way, Mike. Creating money for you, that's your life lesson. Start trusting you. And as long as you're still questioning yourself, it's not going to happen. The moment that you are self 100% like, I don't understand why they don't pay that for me because I deserve that. It's not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to go to KK's reading. I'll be back for minis after that. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, then please donate. Go to my bio. First and second options in my link tree on TikTok are platforms to donate. Or you can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha, it's my name, minimum donation, $10, 10 euros. Or you can gift a train from my gallery gift and I'll add you physically to my list, okay? So, Pascalina. Yes, that's Brinix. Is that Brinix? I have a train from Brinix. Yeah, Brinix, you're after KK. I'm going to do KK now, then do some minis, and then do that. But I don't have your question, Brinix. Can you please tell me what your question is? Yes, I got your question, KN. And I don't have a train from Pascalina. So, Pascalina, I'm going to check that later, okay? Where your train went. I didn't see it. Did somebody see the train? Please let me know, but I'll check it later. Okay, I'm going to go to KK. Ah, there she is, Bianca. What does Jaden feel towards me? Okay, what does Jaden feel towards you? Thank you for your question. Okay, you're after KK or KN, whatever platform we are on. Okay, let's start your 5-minute read, sweetie. Hello, love. What people thought of me at my work party yesterday? Everything and in any interest in me. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Yes, I have your question. You want to know how everybody, what they're thinking of you after the work party or Is there some interest? Okay, let's concentrate on after the party. People have a different opinion of you after the party. So whatever you did, you showed different sides of you that you normally are not showing when you are just at work or in a more professional atmosphere. They showed you a bit more like a different side of you, and that's the side that is not like in control, polished, a more real you. I'm feeling that people saw it as something positive. First, they thought like you were workaholic or something, that your life is work and that's who you are. But it showed not. Pascalina, yes, I got your train. Thank you. Your number 4 on the list. So what I'm picking up on is that they saw a more emotional, vulnerable side from you. So I'm picking up that people see that you are a human. A lot of people feel like you're like a robot. You have everything under control. You don't need anybody. You're always perfect. You're always ready. You're always like picture perfect. And now they saw a sloppy side of you, the emotional sloppiness of you, that you're not picture perfect, but you're just a human. So people are looking to you more like a human side. And there's a man that is coming out that's like a colleague or something from you that really is drawn to this softer side. Yes, you are. So that's good. I see that as a man. Well, there's even a lot of gossip about that person, or people wanting you to know that they like that this person is interested, but they're not showing that. I feel there's a male colleague, but I think that person is already in a relationship. So be aware of that. So I don't know if you're looking for that kind of relationship. I'm feeling that you showed your real you, and you're scared that people will not see you as a strong person, and you're like really like the next day, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? Am I still in control? Because I'll check that. I'm feeling that you are questioning it, but it's good. This is your weapon, because before everybody knew what you would say or what you would do, and now there's like another side, just one little side, because you have like hundreds million sides. There's like a one little side you start showing, and people are like, oh my God, I don't know her, I need to recalculate it, but I like it, I'm drawn to her emotionally. Makes a lot of eye contact. Yeah. So what I'm picking up on is you have nothing to worry about first about that party. You just dropped an extra weapon that you have in your backpack. It's just gonna create that people will respect you more in the future. So stop worrying, because if you're worrying, you take that away, because people smell when you are worried. So people have more respect for you than the male person that came out. Who is that person? Let's check that. Yeah, that person is your boss. Totally got your boss. Yeah. He always looks at you. He looks when you're like hanging out, having fun. He has like no clue what you think about him. So you're keeping a poker face. I'm seeing that he wants to come off as a very like trustworthy person, but in reality, his only trust is him getting a better position or getting better numbers or being loved or seen by the community that he wants to impress. So he has like no heart. This is all like the world grades me. So when I get a better job or a better title, or I do see him having multiple interests next to his girlfriend. So he's a player. And at this moment, he was very attracted to you before physically, to your physicality. That's why he's keeping an eye on you. But now, how you showed the emotional side, he's even more drawn to you. Yeah, that's not a person. That's not a person. But a good thing is your 5 minutes are past with. But the good thing is that you are attracting people. People are seeing you when you are vulnerable. So you need to be more that. And it pays off that people have more respect for you. So how more vulnerable this my my interpretation that are treating you as an ass, they will like back off, and people who are true, who are real, will come closer to you. So you asked me about Aldo. Aldo at this moment just sees you as a. He thinks you're not looking for nothing. This person really like connects with you and wants to be in your energy and like worships you like a beautiful goldfish. But he thinks that you're not into more with him, so he doesn't know that you like him or are interested in him. So this person, that's the right person. Your boss is the wrong, and Aldo is the right. He wants to take care of you, he wants to nurture you. So this is something to explore if you're interested. Your boss not. So I hope it helps. That was your 5 minutes. Let's pull an oracle card. He was really staring at me. I'm looking at him too. Yeah. He saw you like a beautiful goldfish in an aquarium. You know, when you go to these huge aquariums and you have these big fish, like the ones that goes like really big, like in the zoo. He was looking at you like you were this beautiful fish. So this is something to explore. He's a person that doesn't really see you. So if you're interested in him, you need to be more flirty. Yes, yes, you were the beautiful fish in the aquarium. Untangle emotional dependency. When love feels like survival, it's not love, it's fear. You're safe without the attachment. That's your oracle card. So good luck, sweetie. You did a great thing. And feel beautiful every day. That's the thing. Because when you're beautiful, nobody's you know, hurting you or ganging up on you or treating you wrong. So that's where you need to be. Yeah, I get that. Because it's the new you. But that's like stage fright. Every time you have this feeling and you continue, you're awake. You see, you feel when eyes are on you. So that's good. Keeps you awake, keeps you healthy, it keeps you grounded. So these are all good things. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Katie, well, that's the best. That's the best, sweetie. Start embracing that. Your body was like, what is she doing? You need to, it's like the first time getting on a plane or on a bus or driving a car. It's scary, but if you do it every day, it becomes the new normal. So see how far you are from just being you, and you is what the world needs. So be you. That's actually the answer on your question. Be you. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube, I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and sometimes on Sunday. This is the only place, my pleasure, sweetie, where I do more profound readings for 5 minutes. For sure, if you donate and get on my 5-minute VIP list, it's really easy. Just go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture. First and second options are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train on my gallery gift, and then I'll add you physically to my list. Next on my list is Brenique. Brenique, you donated me a train. You're next on deck. And I'm going to do a few minutes before I'm going to do Brenique's reading. So tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. So I'll grab your question with my eyes. Mike, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Do I need to look for trainers again, or this professional is over and need to look for something else? Let's check. I'm getting that the first step of, if you want to do something with training, you need to start finding a way to find an audience. If whatever job that you can do that creates an audience for you, that will move you forward into the training opportunity if you want to. So find a job that you have an audience. Maria, is Christos on a trip with her girlfriend? Let's check. Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. I don't think they are on a trip because the other person is still thinking about it. So I think this person is inviting that person on a trip, but that person didn't give an answer yet. So at this moment, they don't know what is happening. It's like they're not getting any answers. They are in twilight. So yes, keep that profession. Yeah, keep that profession, but find a job where you can find an audience. Ayesha, will my mom find out about my relationship with Abdullah? That's a good one. Let's check. Keep tapping my screen, sweeties, on TikTok. Thank you. I'm getting in the future, yes, because she's noticing changes. You're much more nurturing, and your character is changing, and your habits. And at this moment, she thinks it's a phase, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So she's gonna find out or think something is going or happening behind her back, and she will be hurt if you don't tell her. So I think you should like reveal it as quickly as possible. And that relationship can only like grow if you're honest. That's really important. Lisa, will Simon come back to me finally? Thank you for being my top 3 viewers, sweetie. I'm not saying that. That person can't come back to you finally because they feel like, my pleasure. That person feels like they're bringing so much to the table. Look, they're bringing this beautiful table with a gift and with balloons, and that's what they think, that they are offering the world to a female to take a space, to take a place. They're offering a beautiful world, and you sit there and eat everything and have like no gratitude, no respect, no thank. That's what he thinks. I don't say that you are, but that's what he thinks about you. So it annoys him. You don't praise him enough in his opinion. He feels like you should be more thankful and great and have more gratitude towards him. And you're different. You're not. And I don't think you have to, but that's my personal opinion. That's not even, but you do whatever you want. But that's what I'm getting. So as long as you don't decide to worship him, then nothing's going to happen. But can you live in a relationship where you need to worship somebody? That's a question you only can answer. Is that the best you want forever? So think about it. Okay, I'm going to go to Brinix. Brinix, where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck. Brinix, hello everybody, welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. If you're new here, thank you for joining. If you're a recurring viewer, thank you for supporting me. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading that I'm going to do for Brinix now, then please go to my bio on TikTok. First and second options are platforms to donate. It's just a minimum of $10 and euros when I'm live. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10 and euros, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift. Hi, Sylvia. I'm going to do Brinix reading 5 minutes now, and I'll be back for minutes after that. So keep tapping my screen, follow, subscribe, and like and share my live. Thank you. Let's go to your reading. What does Hayden feel towards you? That was the question, huh? What Hayden feel? I'm doing great, Sylvia. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing great as well. How is your ankle? Jaden, sorry, yeah. What does Jaden feel towards you? Got you. Jaden. Let's check what Jaden feels about you. Okay, at this moment, this person is, yeah, it needs time. Give it a bit of Reiki. You're good with healing hands, Sylvia. I feel that at this moment, Jaden just doesn't want to communicate with you. I feel that he's in a place where he doesn't feel balanced. I feel that he's like that to everybody and anybody. I feel that this person needs to heal before whatever or whatever can like blossom. So at this moment, they are aware that you want something from them, but they're choosing not to reply. So they're distancing them from you. And you feel like maybe I didn't show them how much I care or what I want or what I have to offer. Stop being so hesitant. This person really knows what you're bringing to the table, and they are really choosing physically to do nothing with it at this moment. Whatever excuse or what is going on in their life, even they're going through shit, they are still really openly and in a wake-up state deciding not to connect with you more than what is happening now. You can't do anything to change that. Then just give them space. I feel like you take that as a personal something because you feel attracted to his pain and you want to help him. But how are you doing, sweetie? You're not doing well either. So why are you putting everything on the table to help somebody and they decide not to want to have anything to do with that? Why are you not putting that all in yourself in the meantime? Because that's not fun. That's painful and that's annoying. So what you're doing at this moment is running away from you and finding things out of your life to put your hole in it, to save them or whatever. But actually you are drowning, but it's better to save somebody else than yourself because you have some trauma there. And the problem is these people don't want to be saved. So some of them in the beginning, they take some and then you get like too much because the love connection you are having with this Jaden is not love. It's obsession, because love is two people free choosing each other day, minute, hour. This person is choosing not to connect with you because you are forcing some energy on them that they don't want to. And that's their right because they also have a life like you and they can lead it as they want it. If they want to screw it up, they're totally allowed because they're free and you are free. So the importance here is that your relationship with Jason is an obsession and this person doesn't feed your obsession. So if you want it back to a love connection, whatever you are wanting to give to Jaden, you need to give it to yourself. And you need to disconnect from Jaden and let them be. Because then you take that energy away from them so they don't feel the pressure anymore. And then they will come towards you. Because this person, when they don't feel this obsession on them, then they really like you. So I think this relationship started more as a casual something, then you start getting more interest in him, and then you became an obsession. And what is happening in that phase, that when it was casual, he was there and it was fun. And once you gave him more attention, he ran, he fled. So getting him back is giving him less attention. So if you want this person back, you need to find another project. It can be yourself, it can be an adopting an animal, whatever works for you, but get that away, because this person, when you put so much attention to it, it suffocates. It works negative. So that's what I've got for you. I hope it helps. The oracle card that I pulled for your reading is sit with the wound. Not everyone, not everything needs to be fixed right away. Some healing begins when you are willing to stay with the hurt. So do that. Stop blaming him for what you're feeling and start understanding that it's your reaction towards whatever he's telling you. And that comes not from him, that comes from old pain. That's your trauma. Just accept it as yours and fix it then. So you stop putting energy on him. Because this is a you problem, not a him problem. So that's what I've got. Hope it helps, sweetie. And good luck, because those are really heavy lessons in the world. But when you dare to grab them and to look at them, you grow, and you grow so fast. And spirit world will give you only love, gifts, and fortune for that back. I swear. These are lessons that are so difficult to like grab and get and put your teeth in and just keep chewing it till it's small enough that you can swallow. But the moment you swallow that problem, you'll see that it's not even digested and great things will come your way because it's a blockage. It's a blockage. So I wish you a lot of strength, and I really hope you have the strength to face that, because you're an amazing person, and that person loves you when you are that amazing person, but they don't love you when you are struggling. So this has a future, and this can be really a power couple, you both, but then you need to deal with that wound. You need to thank him for mirroring that this is your struggle to move forward as a good couple, and he needs to thank you for mirroring things that he needs to move forward. And if you both dare to chew it till it's small enough that you can swallow it and digest it, you'll come together, and it's going to be a beautiful connection. So this is what you need to do in the meantime. Be busy with that, and love will be great, because you put it in your navigation system, sweetie. And Spirit is your navigation system, and you put that in your direction, in your ways, or in your maps, and this is on your path. And this is how you're going to get it. Not by running away from it, not by blaming others, by looking into your heart. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's ready for the weekend. If not, or if yes, let me know in the comment box. Next on my list is Jazz. Jazz, you're next on deck. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading during my live today with me, then you need to add yourself to my VIP list. Just go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. It's a minimum of $10, 10 euros, so it's really cheap when I'm live. You can also gift a train on my gallery gift. That's there. Or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, 10 euros. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Nunu. I'm going to do a few minis before I'm going to start with Jasmine reading. I'm going to do 5. So if you're interested, yes, the weekend's going to be amazing. Yes, Shirley. Good vibes. Love it. Love it. Good vibes only. Yee-hee. If you want yes, my book is only available on Amazon. So if somebody wants still a 5-minute read before the weekend, then please get yourself on my VIP list. In between my VIP list, I do mini reads, first name and specific question in the comment box. Yes, you can find the link on my bio, but just find Amazon store close where you live, because then you don't need to pay transportation fees. Thank you for your donation. Somebody donated on Hipsy, I think. I got a message. Where is it? Checking where it went. Don't know. Yeah, just fire Amazon NL and then you can take the ISBN number. I can email it to you if you want to. Just let me know. Why did I get a message and I can't see it? No, it disappeared. I don't know. Okay. Let's do some minis. Yeah, after the live, I'll send you the details, sweetie. No worries. Username 3232. Hello, Sasha. What does Bob feel about Isel? This moment. No problem, sweetie. This moment, they're like not connecting with each other. My mini read, please. Malika Moraine. I'm getting 4 of swords, of wands. Okay, you're looking for stability and you think you need stability because other people offer you stuff or wants to commit with you, but stability starts within. If you don't feel that you are a stable person with only yourself, with only what you're owning and only what you're creating, then adding more people to it will just like make it a tower that is more unstable. Stability starts with a base that is grounded, that is strong, that whatever bricks you put on top of cards, a card house, that when it shakes, it doesn't break, that when the card house falls or the blocks falls down, you still have a base to carry yourself. So you need to start finding stability within and look to your life and see what is unstable if you had to survive today on your own, and then start making plans to get that fixed. It's like a leak. It's leaking. You need to look through all the pipe and figure out where all the leaks are. You need to look to your life and see where you are depending on and find ways, be creative, that you're not in depending on those things anymore, and start creating stability for yourself, because then you can add different people, different energies, different things, because then you can carry it. Shirley, what is going on with Stendhal? He haven't spoke in days. I don't want to break no contact. He doesn't know what you want from him. At this moment, he's feeling lonely and alone. He's not in a happy space. And he has like no clue what you want from him. So he's done with the world. You're getting back the tower moment. He doesn't want to connect with you. It's too difficult. It's too complex. He's very low in energy. So what I'm picking up on is that he's choosing not to connect with you. He just doesn't have the strength in himself to connect with you. It's too difficult. It's too hard. So he's not happy. Sumita, what do I need to know about the situation with Matteo? I try to forget him. It's nothing. Eh? It's like, I love you, but this and this needs to change. The moment you say but, you don't love somebody. This is the same. I tried. You never know what the outcome is if you don't like fully commit, sweetie. And that's what I'm getting. You're not fully committing, so you don't know what the outcome is. You don't know what you can change. You don't know what you created because you didn't commit. Yes, tower moment again, Shirley. Staying on track. Okay, still Nunu, and then I'm gonna go to Jazz reading. Nunu, does Dad have a birthday message for me? Oh, happy birthday, Nunu! Your dad says that you are capable to achieve anything and everything in this beautiful world physically. You just need to be dedicated to it. So he's like showing me a screen, a computer screen. You need to start sitting. You need to sit behind that screen and do something to create something physically for you, but you're self-sabotaging. And he really is laughing. So that's the message I have for you. Okay, I'm going to go to Jazz reading. Jazz, where are you, sweetie? Jazz, where are you? I'll be back for minutes. So hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and sometimes on Sundays. This is the only place where I do mini free readings in between my 5-minute dedicated reading. So if somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to get yourself on my VIP list. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, 10 euros, or you can gift a trade from my gallery gift and I'll add you physically to my list. I'm gonna go to Jasmine's 5-minute read. I'll be back for minis after that. So if somebody wants a mini, then you need to tap my screen, follow me, subscribe, like, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance, and give my post some loves. Be my 1, 2, 3 top viewer, then you get priority on TikTok for minis. They are at random, no guarantee. Okay, if you want a guaranteed reading, then please donate. Just go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, okay? Let's go to Jasmine. What is wrong in our friendship with me and Yalis and Femke? I feel negative energy, or what is happening in our friendship? Okay, got you. Let's check. I do feel like this is a triangle with Mama Bear, and that's you. I think that was the old way, but things are shifting and changing. Okay, I think, let's see for whom, Yalis or Femke. Okay, you need to see yourself as a Mama Bear. When you connected, and we're talking now with Yalis, Yalis is your student. They were your clients. They were worshiping you. You Buddha, you know more spiritually, evolving, life experiencely. So they saw you as something to worship. That is Yalis' interpretation of you. But then they start knowing you better, and they start seeing that, and they were this young, happy kid waiting on a bus to teach them something, and you passed by and they worshipped you. And Yaslin, in time that she was with you, she saw that physically things sometimes get stuff on you and how you deal with it, not always in the most adult way. So that worship went down, and she starts seeing you as just one of everybody, one that you're not so special anymore. So you are this god that fell from the that statue of somebody important that fell down from their from their foot. Yeah. So at this moment, they feel that before they thought they were less than you, now they feel they're better than you. That's Yalis. So the journey of you with Yalis, is that this person, you grow their self-worth. It's not fun because the end result that they have self-worth now for you, because you put a lot into them in that connection with Yalis, and you expect something back, but it does. So this is remembering the difference between friendship and clients. So that's the connection with Yalis. Let's see what's happened with you and Femke. What happened with you and Femke? Okay, the same. When Femke and you, the paths crossed, you were not something that she worshipped, but the lifestyle you had, that was the dream, You had this apartment, you had those kids, you had this, you have beautiful stuff. So this is a person that didn't feel or fell for your sixth sense, but for your physical, how you're doing life, how you carry yourself, how you drag attention when you enter a room. You know, this kind of energy, you as a physical female person, you were like the sun. So not for the one, your spiritual gift was like God and they were worshiping you like a Buddha. In this situation, you were a physical, like a famous person. So this is more on a human. She was like obsessed with you because a lot of challenges that you overwon in your life, she went through them as well, and you overwon them successfully. She saw you as a superstar, as somebody becoming famous. Maybe that was also playing around, getting on TV and stuff. She saw you as a strong person, conquering everything. But then all these opportunities, you just kept them like in a garden, like seeds, and didn't like commercialize them or really like. So more opportunities that arise between your relationship when you were connected came in, and she felt like you were not thankful. So at this moment, she feels like everything is gifted to you, and you're not like, only one person after this person is on my list, Kian. So only one. So what I'm picking up on is that she feels like she can't compare to you, or she can't worship you anymore as the sun, as a physical person, because everything is gifted to you, and you are just like self-sabotaging, not taking every opportunity and make it gold. So that's what I'm getting. So both people worshipped you when they met you, and when they are with you, they think less of you, Jasmine. So that's what I've got. Hope it makes sense. That was your 5-minute read. Let's pull an oracle card on it. Choose with love. Love is the most powerful force. Choose love over fear and your life will transform. So these were clients. These are not people that want to be with you out of free will and you want to be with them. So this is not love, this is obsession. Hi, Ash. Long time no see. Thank you for joining my live. Hi, Caroline. Thank you for joining my live. Okay. That was the reading of Jasmine. Next on deck is Pascalina and then Shirley. You too have a great weekend, sweetie. Shirley, thank you for donating, sweetie. Okay, next on deck is Pascalina. Pascalina, what is your question? I don't have a question from you. Yes, good. I'm happy you're busy. Means that life is going great. I have been seeing 19 since the week had started, and I have been seeing 19 all over. And today is 19. I want to know, what does that mean? What does the universe wants me to know? Okay, you want to know what 19 means for you. Got you. I'm going to do a few minutes and then I'll get to your question. Okay, sweetie? Just a moment, because my music stopped. Let's go to next. Okay. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. If somebody still wants a 5-minute read today with me for a small donation of $10, €10, then please go to my bio and donate. KK, you're number 3 on my list. Thank you. Sandy, a good match for me. Okay, let's check. Sandy, a good match for me. It's gonna be a worry. She's looking for a mother figure. Thank you, Kian. I got your reading. Somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio. First and second option in my link trees are platforms to donate on TikTok. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a trade from my gallery gift somewhere there. And then I'll add you physically to my list. Okay, sweeties? Mini reads I do in between. I'm going to do 5 now, and then I'll get back to your Pascalina's reading. Okay? Yeah, Sylvia, those are clients. Like I'm just telling Jazz, you'll have the same problem as Jazz. Creating an audience mean to sponsor campaigns. creating an audience means a lot different things. It means that you need to get yourself in a world where people that could be your clients enters your house or enters your world. So it could be that you choose to work in a high till shop or something, so you find clients. It can be a campaign, but a campaign again is, it needs to be tailored to your needs. And I'm picking up that other people are deciding who is your who is your market, and not other people can decide that for you. You can only decide that. So you should really know who is your customer and stick to it. And that's a niche that you need to create, and that's important. So you can do that via work. It's like me, for example. I'm a medium. I can't ask somebody to promote me because most people don't know mediumism. And secondly, I'm not a yoga teacher or a Reiki. I'm different. I do my things my way. So how to do that is, I went to Börse, the Börse, where people come who are spiritual, and I showed what I did. I'm here live on TikTok showing people what I am with the mini freeze. You need to create an audience. You need to show who you are, and no campaign can do that. The only thing that you can do is create following group like me that is organic by showing yourself, and then somebody can like analyze that maybe and then create a niche for you, but you're not there yet. So yeah, I did services online. I did work collabs, whatever. You need to show who you are. Yeah, because people connect with you, and that's the same with your training. This is something from you, your vision, giving that to the world. It's not you having a paper or getting a certificate and do something that is known and give that to the world so people know, okay, I know that person, or I know that group, or that belief, or that guru, so they're doing that. It's a bit like Wim Hof. Wim Hof started a work method, and now he commercialized it, and people can get like license, so you can go to a Wim Hof coach or something, so you're getting the same stuff, but you're still there figuring out which kind of training you want to give, or which thing for who is interested. And you just can't figure it out by sitting home. You figure it out. Like, I'm a good animal reader, but I never thought I was. So I was on this fair, and there was this woman sitting like 3 stands further from me who was only an animal reader, and I didn't do that at all because I read my animals, but I just thought I know them. So, and then at that moment, I was like 22 or something, there's a woman, she came with a dog, and that woman that needed to read her, don't know, was vanished, went for coffee, didn't come back. And she was like sitting, and that dog came to me, and I said this and that about the dog, and she was amazed. And from that moment, I knew, okay, I am very good in animal read. So I added that as a service, but I never thought about it. I didn't even know that people needed that till I was there. So this is all about, go with the flow, getting things. I did marriages and found out new services. I did what they call it, hen parties. I didn't know there was a market for that. And then after a while, you figure out what you like and what you don't. I don't want to be a personal trainer. No, but you start somewhere. You start somewhere and you do it your way. And then you see what people think that you are special. And then you market yourself. But you start with putting yourself out there. And see what sticks and see what doesn't. And time change. It's like when I started, people wanted a lot of healings. I did that a lot. Now, it's not my favorite, so I don't need to do healings anymore. So, because, yeah, mediumism was very scary when I started. I'm doing it for such a long time. But healings, that was accepted. So you just start somewhere and then slowly, slowly you evolve to something. Yeah, without social media, yeah, didn't exist. No. Just needed to go to places, travel a lot of hours in a car, moving around a lot, like tables and chairs, and it was all physical. And going to group, like um, places where people go when they want to be inspired about a birth or about wedding, or and just be there, because then they thought, oh, I can also have some spirituality in my marriage party or whatever. If you find, if you I just love to be a spiritual healer and helper. So whatever place I could make a link that spirituality could be a part, I would just like rent a table and be there and find a product and sell it. Yes, of course. I have 2 university degrees, but the problem is that spirituality always came back to me. I never chose this job. It just became my job. I just love doing it to help people, and then I got really ill and it made me better, and that's my life. When I do that full time, I'm fine, and everything I want, I get. And if I do my other jobs that I studied a lot of hours for, I always get sick physically. So that's my cause. I have like nothing to say about it. Yeah, that's my main income, being a spiritual advisor. So yeah, and I love doing it. It's not a job. It's not tiring. I can do it for hours and hours. They say you always have a choice, but with this, I think they want you to do it. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, I have a choice. I wrote my book only last year, and I had to write it a long time ago. So it's up to you if you do it or not. But if you want to move forward and you want to achieve things personally for your private life, and you can't get to that, and for me, that's really easy. I want to be free. That's it. I want to have enough money not to be famous or to have that postal code or to have that. I just want to be free. So I need an income to be free. And that's weird, but it's high. If you want really to be free in this world, you need a big income. And that's so crazy, but it is. Otherwise you're stuck, or people own you, and I don't like that energy. So this is how I can be free. So that's why I do it. I don't want to be in a prison. I don't understand that. I did that. I was a career tiger. I was in high potential programs. I was very young, a big shot in this world. But I don't want that. I was 25 and I had a team with people of 45, 60, all men, because I was in a men world. And I achieved it all, but it didn't make me happy. It didn't make me happy. I just want to be free, to wake up whenever I want, to give attention to whom I love. So that's my path. And that's also what's on my chimney, an eagle. I want to be free. And at this moment, I am free, but not as free still as I want to be. So I need some cash. I need still to work. I need still to juggle. But that's good, because freedom changes. When, yeah, every time you, and why I'm then that this works and this company became a success, I think because I learned more what freedom means. In the beginning, you think this is freedom, and then you get it, and then you're like, no, this is freedom. And then you get that, and then you're like, no, this is freedom. And like that, you progress, okay? Okay, I'm looking for Pascalina. Pascalina, where are you, sweetie? Being free is living where you want in the world. And at this moment, you can't. You need visas, you need green cards, you need some. That's my next step. Being able to live wherever I want, where I want to be. That's my next freedom. Pascalina, there you are. Let's see why you are getting constantly the number 19, okay? Let's get to your reading. Why are you getting constant? Yeah, I have that, but I don't want that. I need a private jet, girl. I want to be free, really, like going to Brazil, going to America. I need a private jet. A camper, that's nah. I did that. That's not freedom for me. That's the problem. I thought that would be freedom. Nah. And then I don't like to be with people. I like to be private. So I need also big houses. I told you it costs money. Being free, feeling free costs money. Not dealing with people and shit, and just be you wherever you want to be. You need space. So yeah. No. My aim is a private jet. It's a bit higher. Spirit made me that I want to see the world. So yeah. Not just Europe. So what I'm picking up, sweetie, on your number 19 is 19 is something that has to do with wealth, with money, with stuff, with golden bars, the ones that I need as well. So what I'm picking up on is you feel ashamed to put out in the world that you want to be rich. You have this idea that you need to blend. So you're a person and you're like an angel, and angels need like a real like poof lifestyle. So what I'm seeing here is you are not being honest to the world about your needs. 19 is 9 plus 1 is 10, is 1 in numerology. And numerology means that if you now put your head down and work really hard to get where you want to be, it's gonna be a success. But the problem is that you feel guilty when you just concentrate only on your needs. So at this moment, you can only achieve this lifestyle that is waiting for you. And this is glamour and glitter, because you're going to be a star girl. But then you need to start being selfish. You need to eat the food you feel. You need to do the training you do because you need to look away and whatever. So it's something to do with your body that you can achieve something like being an actor or a model or something in that world, or an influencer that is very, very interesting. So what I'm picking up at this moment is Spirit asking you, what do you want? Do you want what is there for you stored? And that's a kind of lifestyle. Or do you just want to like feel and say no to it and give everybody attention? So everybody gets what is owned for you, that will be like a big thing, and it will be shattered in small pieces and you will give it to everybody. So this is important here. You're in a crossroad. Do you choose for yourself, or do you share your abundance with others? That is what it means. So opportunities will come, or are coming now, and maybe you can't even see them because you're locking the door, because you know this decision will come. You will have to be more selfish, or you need to say goodbye to some dreams. So you're pushing the pause button on it, but time is ticking. So you put your outcome in your navigation system that this is my destination, and Spirits is saying Yes, you can get to that, but then you need to let go of others, and you need to pour all the energy, all the wisdom, all the fortune, everything that you are getting from the universe, and pour it in yourself. So first me for a long time. It's a bit like when somebody wants to be, or if you fall in love with a professional footballer, for example, you need to put your life on hold for that professional footballer. They sleep, they train, they are in different places. They can't change their schedule. They're up there wanting to be the number one, wanting to be booked by good teams. And once they're there, they have this full life, and you're just like an accessory. So you want to be that footballer, or you want to be that accessory? That's the question. And it's all decide. You make that decision connected to putting yourself first or giving to others. So that's what I've got for you. I hope it helps. That's your number 19. That's your number 1. And what I'm picking up on, let the truth set you free. Speak the truth you've hidden, your need, your fear, your regret. Freedom begin there. And you're asking me about the wedding? This is your answer, girl. If you want to be a wedding, you put an ultimatum. Again, you choose you. This is the ultimatum I'm giving. If you don't have a ring around my finger, I'm going to do something else. But just waiting for it is giving all the opportunities to others. Because when you're waiting, you're not building your life. You're not going to places. It's up to you. You want to be a success? Then I wouldn't be busy with marriage. I would be busy with everything I owe, I achieve, I hold, and it's my own. And I would be like, why will I get the 6 figures in a year? Will I get 7 figures? Will I get the fame? Will I get the followers? Will I have this postal code in a year? That would be questions I would ask. And if marriage fits into all that, then fine, but otherwise, no. So this is, again, you are spreading your abundance into others, feeding others instead of yourself. And if you're happy with that and being the waiting party in this, then keep doing that. If you say, no, this is not what I want to be, then stop waiting for marriage, put an ultimatum, and start living your life. Start creating great things for yourself. So these are the choices you have. Okay, thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I hope that everybody's doing great today and it's really looking forward for the weekend. I surely am. If not, also great. Just let me know, positive, negative, I don't care. Please share your thoughts about that. I'm a professional psychic. If you're new here, my name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and sometimes on Sundays. This is the only place where I do mini free readings or more profound readings, 5 minutes reads for a small donation of $10, €10 minimum. It's really easy to get on my list. Just go on TikTok to my bio. First and second options in my link trees are platforms to donate. You can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10, or you can gift a train from my gallery gift, and then I'll add you physically to my list. See you to the next live and your email. Thank you. No problem, Sylvia. Thank you for being here. Thank you. When you want a mini, then they are at random, no guarantee. Keep tapping my screen. Follow, subscribe, like. Give me energy. I'm going to do a few minis and then I'm going to go to Shirley's reading. Shirley, where are you, sweetie? Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, sweetie. The Story Time Kitchen. Been thinking about you. Ah, so kind, sweetie. Will Wendy and Brian respond to my gift? Couple of questions for you. May I donate, please? Yes, of course. The list is wide open. If you want to donate, you're very free to donate. Yes, after Shirley is you. I'm gonna do Shirley and you back to back, okay? Just gonna do a few minutes and then do you and Shirley back to back. But I'm still looking for Shirley. Shirley doesn't show up, I'll do you first, okay? At this moment, these people don't understand your gift. It's not clear. So respond or not respond depends. I do see them responding to you because they will really understand it, but it takes like time to understand. Caroline, when will I get pregnant? Oh, girl, I wish I knew. Thank you, Jessica. You're number 3 on the list. When you're ready, painting. So what I'm picking up is you need to be busy with something else. Yes, I got you. You're number 3. I'm going to do back-to-back Shirley and KK, and then I'll do some minis, and then I'll do your reading, Jessica, okay? Okay, everybody, keep tapping my screen. Follow me, like. Thank you. Shirley, you're next on deck. Let's do your 5 minutes, okay? Not try, do. Trying is like but. Means nothing. Just do. What do you have to lose? What you're doing now, it doesn't work for you, just Caro. So, and your other person is too stressed. So you can't change it. And it's up to him that he wants to change his lifestyle. And if he doesn't, then this is the result. So maybe you're giving him stress by stressing him out with what you want. And that's not up to you because you have no problems. So maybe if you find another obsession, he will relax and then he's less stressed. Did you think about that? You need to be busy with making your husband's life as chill as possible because you are not the problem here, in my opinion. I'm not a doctor, but that's what I've got for you. I'm going to Shirley, okay? Just start over, Shirley, but that just came in, so I had to share. Okay, Shirley, let's do your reading. I'm glad there's a tower moment. Why is he choosing not to talk to me? How does he feel? I don't know what I want for him anymore. I'm just letting the universe do what I need to do. I feel like I have no fight left in me to keep the connection going. It's a turn to fight for us. Okay, let's see. No problem, just Caro. That message just came in, so I had to share it with you. It's just what I'm getting. Hope it helps, sweetie. Hope it helps, because I wish you all the best. Okay, Shirley, what do you need to do with this guy? Okay, patience is key here. It's like, Shirley, you want to be in a relationship or not in a relationship, you need clarity. So you need a title, you need a stamp, you need an action or a way how to deal with human beings. It's like you have this raster where you put people in boxes so you know how to move forward in your life, and they need to be all in a box so it's organized, so you have peace so you can continue. Life isn't like that. So what is happening is you are constantly like seeing the relationship and grading it, giving it a grade. So you're the teacher of him. This doesn't work. He feels that. It feels like you're amazing, you have a great life, you are of abundance of everything, and he just needs to be a plate on your table because you just want to keep eating. It doesn't work like that. So hi, I am Mary. Thank you for joining the live. So what I'm picking up on is you are putting him behind the door and adding more locks, not to connect with you, because you are grading this relationship. He feels that. I told you in the prior, you are soulmates. This tower moment creates that you need to wake up and that you need to stop being so dominant and stop need to know where you're at all the time, because this is spiritual growth. If you're a spiritual being, your only thing, your priority for every day that you wake up till you go to bed is to be and create a space where you just can be. You don't owe the guy anything. The guy doesn't owe you anything. So you just need to be busy, instead of grading him, grading yourself. All this energy, you need to move back to yourself. And you need to grade your life and your decisions and your feelings and your physical health and your spiritual health and your emotional health. You need to grade that for you and see where and why you're so obsessed with knowing where you stand in that relationship and what he's doing and when and how much time he has and blah, blah, blah. Because you're doing that out of instability of just being happy with yourself. Because if you gave everything and you owned everything and you figured it all out, all the traumas and problems, and you are so amazing and fantastic, you don't need him to get through the day. You don't need him to wake up. You don't need him to fall asleep or to know where he stands or what his ideas are. You're just happy to be in your own world, because that's the oasis that you created for yourself, and that's amazing. And you're doing maintenance at it all the time, because of course it changes. You add extra rooms to it. So you need to be more busy with your own life. And when you're busy with your own life and you create this amazing garden and this amazing life, then people are drawn to be a part of it. At this moment, he has a horrible life and you are still putting shit on him, but you're not doing that awake. You're doing that because of your own being. You're so obsessed with the guy, and actually you're using it to self-sabotage because you made a decision already. We're not talking about this relationship as a few months ago or a few weeks ago. We're talking about a relationship that you decided that isn't there anymore. So live like it's not there anymore. So you have free time left. Because that was the ultimatum, that you needed to move forward with your own life. You got it. It's done. The girlfriend label is off. So that time, you needed to invest in your own life, to move forward, to create your life, the best life that it can be, so you can be there all day and you don't need anybody. But what are you doing? You're still busy with that project. So Daniel and you are two spiritual soulmates. And what soulmates does is you mirror each other. And you mirror to him that is acting like a kid and that he needs to get his shit together. And then he went doing that. And he mirrored to you whatever that you still are seeking from him in your daily life. Even the title is We Are Free. So take that, good advice, and do something with your life that you don't need him anymore. The moment you don't need him anymore, he will come knocking on your door, because you need to be here together out of free will, choosing each other free. That's what I'm doing exactly. I'm focused on no, you're not, because you're still asking me. Again, read your question. That's the funny part. You think you're doing it, but you're not doing it, Shirley. And you can't fake it, because spiritual connection isn't fake. You didn't cut the umbilical cord about this person that you built a whole Disney world on top of him that isn't him, and you still can't cut that fake person out of your life and be ready to reconnect with the real Tendel, that he's real. And instead of putting like all this pink glitter on him, really look at him, really see what he's at, really see what kind of person it is, and then rebuild the relationship with the real person. Why chosen not to talk to me? Why does he feel? Here, if you don't care, you wouldn't ask me how he feels about you. What does you care? You will not care why he doesn't want to talk to you. These two questions are telling me that you're not true to yourself, because that's what you're telling me. And that's what I'm doing. Exactly. That's what I'm doing. No, you're not doing that, because you're interested in knowing what he thinks about you and what his feelings are. If you don't care, then why do you want to know? So you're not, this is something that is that you're not honest with yourself. I don't care that you are not straight, but it's not good for you. You can't move forward if you're not straight. And it's okay to feel annoyed. And it's okay to say you need somebody now. And it's okay to feel crap that somebody's leaving you in the moment that you felt that you deserve somebody. That's human. But it doesn't help anything. It doesn't bring you closer to reality. It doesn't feed you. It doesn't let you move forward. It just keeps you in a moment of grieving. So what is happening now is you didn't kill the fake Tendel that you created. And he's a soulmate. So you're putting all this energy, expecting still that that person will come back to you. And that's why he can't deal with that now. That's something he can't explain to you because he tried. So the question is yours. Do you really don't care and stop caring and stop being busy with him and just understand that all the things that you are missing out of this fake Tendel you created, maybe you can like change your life so you don't need it and see him as an inspiration instead of a solution? That's what I've got for you. I hope it helps. And when you get those answers and you start working with those answers and you start creating something that is totally owned by you, a solution, you'll see that that person will come back to you. Because what I'm getting is let go of what you could have been. Again, the card is telling me that. Grief often hides the story of what didn't happen. Release the almost and return to the now. So return to the reality, what is spoken, what you told to each other, and deal with it. And when you're unhappy because the reality is not what you want, then you need to change your life, then move, then get some more business, then earn more money, then do something. And he will come back to you. And then you can still see, and I know because it's soulmate connection, that you will both have a great relationship if you're so free to choose each other. And not because you have to. So this is a journey that isn't ready yet. This is a journey that you didn't finish yet. This is a journey that you still need to run. Okay, that's your question, sweetie. I hope it helps. So you have homework. You have homework. Okay, I'm going straight to back reading on KK. KK, where are you, sweetie? Then I'll be back for minis, and then I'll do Jessica's reading, and somebody else donated. I'll just check later. Where is KK? KK, there you are. I'm gonna go straight to your reading, sweetie. Let's start your reading. Love reading is someone appearing in my love life and a question about my dad health. Is he going to be okay? Okay, got you. So you want love and the health of your dad. Again, I'm not a doctor, but I'll just read the cards, okay? Let's get to your love. Okay, at this moment, love has no place in your life. I'm feeling that you are so busy in a very positive way to put yourself on this rock as a perfect person that you want to be. I feel that before you had like no clue who you were, questioning, looking for examples, trying things, didn't work out. Then you thought you needed to be rescued. A card fell. You needed to be rescued by a male. That's your past relationships where you lost yourself. Didn't work out. Finally, you're on your own motorbike. So you created your own motorbike and you're sitting on it. So you did a lot of work. So now you need to create your lover, the person that needs to fit You're not gonna buy somebody else's problem or somebody who is on sale. So the importance of it now is knowing your worth, feeling your worth, and showing that to the world. So you need to get to the world in a more like self-esteem. And self-esteem is by really being you and not giving a shit whatever happens, because you feel so confident. So you don't need to act, you don't need to act professional, you don't need to act away when your parents are around, and you don't need to act as blah blah blah, because you feel confident. So you do whatever you want. It's like me, I don't have a script here, I just say what I want, because I know that's what I want. I know that's me. That's how I feel the best. That is me. And I want people to see who I am. So if I translate all these energies, that you get it. I don't say you need to believe what I'm believing. I'm not saying you need to copy me. I'm not saying that whatever I'm doing, that's going to make you happy. Totally not. But I need to be confident in whatever I do, and I need to be happy, and I need to know how I get it, because otherwise I can't explain it to you. So, and you need to understand me. So when I talk to you, you understand my language. We both need to speak English, because otherwise we can't communicate. So you need to get to that space, and you are getting to that space on your own. And that's why love is not coming in every day a step, because then you'll attract what you need to attract. So everything that you're attracting now are mirrors to get you and to impress you and to tell you. So I'm seeing future love coming in around February, March, if you keep doing what you're doing. So keep working on your own, keep putting yourself first, keep putting all the energy in yourself, keep looking to other people, and when they make you feel a way that is positive or negative, start analyzing, why does it make me feel this way with everything I own and I have? Is it realistic or not? Start really working on yourself and have these inner conversations. Do I want to be seen as that person that came in? Don't I want to have the same vibe that everybody's turning their heads or giving all the good projects in the job because they trust them? Why does that person gets attention when they speak? Why? You can be that too. You just need to know how they come across, which energy they project. So you start looking to situations and upgrading yourself by understanding that everything is energy. And if somebody's catching your eye, or you think like, oh, that's something that I want to be, you're going to look at their energy. You're going to study it, and you're going to look within and understand why or what you need to do or believe or work on or need help in to get that same energy flowing. That's really important. And your 5 minutes up passed, but you asked about your dad, and I think that's really important. So I pull a card. If your dad wants to get better, he needs to be like you, selfish. And he's not. He's all the time, because he's sick, feeling sorry for the people around him. And he's more telling everybody it's gonna be okay and acting that he's better than he feels, not to make anybody upset. Doesn't work like that. If he wants to get better, he needs to get egoistic. He shouldn't care about others. He would just need to care about himself. Yeah, he's totally like you. So this, when you look to your dad, this is a glimpse that your future will be if you don't change. And if that future is okay for you, then just keep doing what you're doing. And if you don't like that future, then start cracking those heavy nuts, because it doesn't have to be your future. So that's the beauty of having these relationships with parents that are still alive. Worry about others. So yeah. And so you don't need to be busy with him, because he has the same choices as you. So learn from it. And if you want his life to be meaningful, then change. Because then luckily it inspired his daughter to end different, because otherwise he will be in heaven when you have his age and he'll think like that's a wasted life. So think about it in that direction. I believe that's how it works. I for sure. I think that too. But it's not, it became physical because it was long time emotionally, and then you create that illness. Yeah, and you can't carry the whole world. So you need to make people independent. So when you fall away, they can survive. And that's a task. That's why you attract people that chooses for you every day, that have their own like thing to fall back to. And that's why you need something to fall back to, because nobody can carry the loads of everybody on their shoulders. Look to your dad. Even you want to, as you want to, you can't, because you're not Mrs. Perfect, and that's not your life. You are made to carry the load of one person, and that's it. And sometimes we can carry somebody on our back. We can take somebody some period of time, but then they need to walk on their own again. We can't carry them for life because it will shorten our life. It's just logic. He needs to see that. If he doesn't know, if he sees that, yes. So this is a conversation while you're asking me that, and that you need to have with your dad, and just say, listen, what is your wish here? How do you want to get out of this? You want to live, or you want to be a great memory? And it's his choice, because it's his life. It's not your problem. Marriage just to make him happy and really. Then if you want to live for somebody else's health and happiness, then please do so. Yeah, it's all about you. What do you want? It's all about you. What do you want? And you don't live for your dad, you live for yourself, because once he's in heaven and he knows that you did an arranged marriage to please him, you'll hurt him more. So if you believe in arranged marriages, I'm not against that, then do that. Whatever you want. That's your choice. You have so many options and makes them a problem, instead of you're so blessed to have all those options. Just choose. If it doesn't work out, divorce and then find a love connection, whatever. Life's too short to guess. Here to live. And whatever you want, just do it. Who gives a shit? You can make mistakes or not, whatever. But just sitting at the sideline doing nothing, then nothing comes. Okay, I have Jessica on my list. Let's check where Jessica is. Has Max responded? Jessica. Yes, Jessica. Where are you, Jessica? You're next on deck. It's all up to you. If you want to live for others or you want to live for yourself. So then you come next life and then you live for yourself. It's up to you if you want to turn back. But you are born in a body and you have your own will and your own capacity. And you're here to create change. And for sure, copying others will not create change. Doing things to satisfy others doesn't create change. But if you are happy doing that, then please do so. You're the captain of your own ship. Yeah, but that's a symptom. Yelling people, my dad yelled a lot. That's a symptom. They are feeling so safe with you that they can, like, it's like children. They can behave like really great in school and then they come home and they get a tantrum, you know? It's because they feel safe, but that tantrum has nothing to do with you. They bottled it up where they need to be the good person, and then they're with a strong person, and then they release it all. So this is the biggest gift to have as a child, that your parent feels so safe with you that they just can be their worth. So you need to see all these things differently. You really need to see these things differently, Kian, because that's life. A child doesn't get a tantrum when they are somewhere, yeah, in a space where they don't feel safe. They do that always with the person they love the most. And then the person is like, I'm doing so much for it and it's so nasty to me. No, it feels so safe around you that they can just like get a tantrum and get rid of all the horrors. Yes, and that's difficult. Some people at 26 don't have their parents anymore and they need to grow up and they have difficulties with that because they become an orphan. And some people have their parents till they're 50, 60, but they need to decide somewhere on the road to grow up because otherwise your life will be over. It's like my mother. Her mother died when she was 96, my grandmother, and my mother died 2 years later. And she never grew up because she was always the daughter. What for life did she have? Do you think she would redo that? No. So I'm not doing that. For sure not. But that's the choice. And that's not, my way is not better than my mother's way, my stepmom, but it's her way. And she thought that was it. So I need to be happy for her. But I know she wasn't at the end. She didn't become 96. She wasn't happy. She was traumatized and depressed. Because that's not why we are wired. That's not why we are here. That's not the reason what we need to do. So I love looking to all those things and take out my lessons because they come my way. And in the time where I am in life at this moment, take a different decision. Because she was pleasing her mother all the time because she was dying. Since my grandmother turned 60, every time we saw her, she was, this will be the last goodbye because I have a weak heart. Blah, blah. So everybody was turning their life. And that woman became 97. Her kids never got there. My mother was even not 60 when she died. I mean, do you get it? The stress and the pressure and the ba and the da for the drama queen? I mean, but there's no good or there's no bad. It's just, I think it's logical that you just look at those things and like a movie and see how it can be and then understand that you need to create that for yourself and decide if you want to put that energy in it or not. I think you need to look at it like that, but you do whatever you want. That's my idea, but I just see that, thank you, that's free lessons. I don't need to do all those lives again because I see what other people are doing and I'll take the rough road now. I don't want to come back for 20 times. So I'll take the rough road now. I'm not going to be easy. I'm not going to not be scared of my fears. I'm just going to drag them head on and take another one and take another one and take another one because I want to break all my fears in this life. But that's my attitude. Yeah, my dad too. Oh, when he got angry, everybody was scared of it. Around my mother, it was when she put him cares. Oh my God, yeah. My dad was also all, but it's not my real dad, but yeah. I was raised by it. I loved him great, but he had an attitude. Oh my God. A real big attitude. And he was physical as well. Never touched me, but my sisters, my mother. Yeah, trauma all on. I jumped in between a lot of trauma. But that's it, you know? But he wasn't born like that. And your dad, Jessica, wasn't born like that. They became like that because they were doing life as they thought was correct and got symptoms because they got sick. Shout to people I feel the most safe with. Yeah. Because you couldn't shout as a child because you didn't feel safe around your parents. You get it? But the problem is that this is not what we learn in schools. This is not the psychology that we get. So and we're all unstable people figuring out what to do. So if somebody freaks out or say nasty things, we take it personal. I don't take it personal at all. I'm just like, okay, you're venting your shit because I'm mirroring you. Okay, great, you know? And if I don't like it, then I leave. Another point, when you're an adult and an adult is shouting to you, you just leave. As a kid, you can't because you're stuck. It's your dad or your mother. It's a total different situation. It was awful with my dad. Yeah, my dad could be physical too. Never hurt. My mom used to break hairbrushes and spoons to me. Oh, my mother, she would shake me. She drained me out the. She got in her head that I had to be a violist player or something, whatever, because we were a part of her happiness or whatever for the world. And I wouldn't practice. She would take my hair and just pull me off down the stairs, you know. But she came always across as this very scary, small person that wouldn't hurt the world. She was running around the house with spoons trying to hit us, me and my sister. Yeah, but that was normal. These days you call a number or something, but you can't. And you had respect for them because it was normal. But these two people were really thick. And I for sure I don't want to project that on my kids. But you learn from that. And you're okay with that. And you went through that and you survived that. So move on and learn from that. Yeah. With me too. Yeah. I got you, sweetie. But it's okay. You survived. It made the person you are. But the best thing is that it doesn't need to. It just makes you independent earlier. I think that Jessica and me, because we had this kind of past, and probably others who have this kind of parents, just get independent quicker. And other people who have these great homes that I really hoped I had, and I hope I can create for my kids, they don't get independent quickly. But it doesn't mean, I don't know what is better. I think getting later independent creates that you have better self-esteem, that you're less broken, because we are independent quicker, but we have this big healing journey to go through. So at the end, I don't know what is better. 2 years of psychiatry twice a week on the man who harassed and stalked me. Yeah, because you think that's your worst, and that's what you're putting out is what you attract, sweetie. Now my house associates are trying to force me move back to the place where that happened to me. Oh my God. But you can, because then the healing curve is around. If you go back and see those people or be in those energies and it just does nothing to you anymore, then you're not running away anymore and you're confronting that. And the moment you can confront people and you're proud of yourself, how you dealt with it, and you look down on them, that they had the same opportunities and they did nothing, then you're healed. Then the circle is around. But when that is, and if it's this lifetime, that's up to you, sweetie. You still hold still downstairs property. Yeah. So they're still staying in your surrounding because you need to still learn to look them in their eyes and feel nothing. That's the story. That's the story. The moment they don't do you nothing and it doesn't annoy you anymore, then then you overwin that challenge. Yeah. And the moment you can do that and leave piece to piece, because you don't control your environment, you control how that environment makes you feel. And that's the lesson that you learned. And that makes you very powerful. That makes you very powerful. Okay, I'm going to do your reading, Jessica. Let's do your 5-minute read. Question 1. Will the gift I've sent Wendy and Brian yesterday help rebuild the bridge between us so they will eventually collaborate with me and Michael? Okay. Will it build the bridge? What's going to happen with the gift? I'm getting a yes on that question, sweetie. But the problem is it will be temporarily. So I'm getting that the gift that you gifted, they will, once they understand it, it's like they need some time to understand, they will really value the worth of the gift, and they really wants to move forward because they misses you in an emotional way. Even you can't think that. Yes, they are. So this is a good excuse for them to reconnect with you and to want to move forward. The problem is with the collab. It's like they think that you want to, they don't want to collab with you because they think that why you are doing that, whatever that you want them to collab with. So the business that you want, they feel like you're doing that to despite somebody, to hurt somebody. So they feel like there are malicious thoughts around the thing that you are offering to him, to them, to collab with. So, and it comes because you're not coming across confident. So, and the confidence isn't there because you don't have like a strict, you're not presenting it like you know what you're doing. So they feel like it's a bit like, a bit like too artistic, not like very professional. So when something doesn't look professional, people think it's smelly. So the gift will make that you will connect again. For them to want to collaborate with you is you coming across with whatever you want them to collab with that looks more professional. That's what I've got on that question. And then you have another question. How will Charles react and feel when he sees the cute way I changed the profile where we met to show him a Christmas greeting? Okay, let's see. How will he feel? How will he feel? He will feel frustrated. He will feel like whatever is happening between you both is just frustrating him. It's like he feels like you worship him and he doesn't know why you're worshiping him because he feels like he didn't do all well for you. I feel like the moment that you disconnected from each other, he also went through a physical challenge, I think a health issue. What I'm picking up, not a doctor, he just doesn't get you because you are this cute person that has a lot to offer and came to him for something to be resolved, or to understand something or to grow. And he feels like he gave you that, and he doesn't understand that you have like a whole life in front of you to do whatever you want and have fun and whatever. And he has all this, like, he doesn't want to travel, he doesn't want to do this. Now he wants to travel, but he doesn't dare. He really wants to do things and he wants to change for you, but then actively he just can't. So he wanted to get out of his lonely palace because his heart did something and he had like, this is the last chance to like really enjoy life, so I want to travel, I want to do this, I want to, and physically he just can't put himself to do that. So he's again in his like prison that he's creating himself, and he feels like you're such a bubbly person that goes out and about and all these things, and he doesn't understand why you would put that picture, why you still are putting him as such an important something. So he will be, his ego uh will be yeah, will be polished, that for sure, but emotionally he just doesn't get it. So he feels like he has nothing to offer you anymore. He feels like he tried to be a different physical person once he got a wake up call that life's ending, and he found out that he's just an old guy that just doesn't want to do anything. And that makes him not getting that you still want something from him. That's the conclusion that will happen. So his ego will be polished at the first step. So he will be happy to see that. And then he will start like chewing more on it. And that will be the answer he has. Should you take that profile down? It depends. What do you want? Because him, whatever you in the past wanted from him, he decided he's not your guy. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if somebody is physically strong. If they don't want to, if they emotionally are scared, if they choose to do whatever they want. You know, there's so many people capable of everything, but they have anxiety, so they're doing nothing. So physicality is not important in this situation. It's what they want with their mind, because with your mind is everything. What you want to achieve with your mind, you can achieve. So your mind is everything here. And with his mind, he doesn't want to do nothing. He wants to retire, he wants to do his thing, and he feels that you're too young and too bubbly and too much in life. So he doesn't see a connection, and he thinks that when he connects with you, you will push him, and he doesn't want to be pushed. He just wants to be left alone and do whatever he wants. And he's now figuring out what he wants from life for himself. And at this moment, he doesn't need your input on that. And how long it's going to take, I don't know, because it's an emotion, and emotions, we don't know how long it takes. And as long he didn't decide what he wants, first he wanted to travel. He tried, he doesn't dare. So that's off the list. And now he wants something else. So let him figure it out. What does his wanting has to do with your life goals? So nothing, because you disconnected from him. So he will come to you whenever he decided something that you fit into. And at this moment, not with him, but slowly I want him to decide. I want. You know my answer on that. It's not up to you to want. Again, you don't owe this person. You don't, you're obsessed in this situation. Let it be. See, you're not cured. You're obsessed. You're obsessed with the collab. You're obsessed with him. You're obsessed. You're obsessed. You're obsessed. You're obsessed. You're obsessed. Stop obsessing. Be obsessed with you. Why do you need him? It's somebody who doesn't want you. Why do you need him? Because you need to change their mind. Because I'm obsessed. So you first need to get rid of that, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. You're just obsessed. This is not love. This is not helping. And that person knows best obsession. So that's why he closed the door. And as long as you are obsessed, he will keep the door closed. And if you're obsessed for a long time, then he'll be dead. So you can maybe spiritually reconnect with him. So it's up to you what you want with that, in my opinion. But you do you. Stay obsessed. Nothing's going to change. Stop the obsession, then maybe. Because it's emotions. We don't know. I didn't ask you what you want. Spirit asks you what you want. And what you want is a feeling. It's never an action. Read my book. So you can't blame it on me. You can't put a destination in your navigation system with something physically. So first figure out what spirituality is before you tell me what I'm saying. You're telling me how I'm saying, that's a good one. Just now you're obsessed with me. Thank you. Don't need that. Have enough. So you're obsessed with me to make me say what you want to know. That's a good one. That's smart, but it's not going to work on me. I was raised by obsession. So don't throw that card at me. Because whatever feeling, if you really were real, then it was a feeling that you want. But this is an obsession. I want him to do this. I want to take it slowly. I want it physically. I want this car. I want this. I want that. You're obsessed. And if you're really a spiritual person, you can't be obsessed. And if you didn't get that, then why are you paying for readings? Because nothing's gonna work. Because if you don't live spiritually, then what does it help to have the sixth sense? Because you will just use it to obsess, to hurt people, because you decide what you want physically. But spirit doesn't work like that. It's all emotionally. Yes, we can force people no matter how hard we want them. Yes, you can force people by hurting them. Yeah, that's true. That I totally agree with. That's why we don't force. We just put out what we want to feel, and how we get that paid back to us, we shouldn't care. So we will not be busy with first slowly, and then they do this, and then they will act that, and then they will send me, and then no. I want to feel this feeling, and the person that came in my life gave me this feeling, and I want that feeling back. So that's what you put in your navigation system. And then if that person comes back to you, then that's fine, but it can be 20 different other people coming back to you, giving you that same feeling, or even better, because often a feeling you had before is not there to be repetitive. It's there to grow from it and to be better. So this is obsession. And please be obsessed. Please go. Be happy with your obsession. It's not healthy to be obsessed, in my opinion, but you do you. Imagine if we don't, someone we don't want near us force us. I also was obsessed. I'm trying to change. Yeah, it's again what we started saying this start of this life. We are free people, but we're choosing to be in a prison. And the world is creating a prison, like schools. We can't even go to the loo when we want to. We have to raise our hands, or all this idiotic. This is not freedom. And that's the basis, or whatever we get when we are still children. And we believe that we need to reproduce that. But I don't think or believe that happiness is there. But it's easy and it's relaxed, because when you know you need to behave in a way, or that people will be kind to you, act, because they're not real kind to you, then you feel like you're doing good, but you're feeling lonely and not motivated and empty, and you're surrounded with people but you have no connections. So I don't believe that's the way to go about it. And if you have low self-esteem, then you want. If you have high self-esteem, then it's up to others to want to commit with you or not. No. And I think you're putting yourself as a physical person in a more dangerous situation if you put all this energy on how people should do and what and when and blah, instead of I'm putting all that energy in me to be the most happiest that I can be with whatever I have that I control. And if then people choose to commit with me, then we will have a great time. And if people judge me, okay, I'll take it in consideration. But if I don't want to, then that's fine too, though. You don't love everything from somebody, and somebody will probably not love everything from you, because you're human. But you will accept that because you don't care. It's not your problem to change them. It's not your problem to wake them up. You just be there to connect with the goods instead of the bad. So I don't get it that we have such a short physical life on this rock, and people are so obsessed with others. I just don't get it. Why put all that energy? I get it, of course, because with all these years of doing readings, I know that people don't want to deal with themselves, so they get obsessed with something else, or they want to like hurt somebody because somebody else similar hurt them in the past, and they think they're doing a great deed. But one thing I figured out, even they get those opportunities, they're still obsessed. It's like I know a lot of really rich people who are still like, not living their life, not enjoying their children, not enjoying their grandchildren, because they want more and they have so much, and then they die, and then they are derailed from their family, and they die alone. And that's the same with obsession. It can be financially, it can be sexual, it can be emotionally, it can be love. That is not love, but it's an obsession. So I think first step is to be not obsessed and just to be busy with yourself and see how better you can pour energy in yourself. If you're in a relationship that isn't working your way, then first look yourself in the mirror. How can I change? What version am I not proud? How can I find my balance? And then see what that other person will mirror. If you are meant to be together and it's a healthy relationship, that person will mirror you, will also look within and see what they can do better. If they don't, then you're in a toxic relationship. So why would you keep it alive if it's toxic? Just don't get it. But a lot of people do. I mean, every day we're talking about it here on TikTok, and everybody can take the path, but these are things that you can think about. You asked what I want. No, I didn't. I paid for another reading plus I need to any other readings for me. Yes, I'll do your other reading. I just tell you what I'm thinking. I'm starting to understand that for myself. I paid for, yes, of course, you're getting another reading, no worries. I don't care. Again, you're obsessing about me. You're deciding. This is so funny. But you're not obsessed. No, you're obsessing about me, which readings I'm going to do and which not. And you're telling me when I'm upset and when I'm not. Okay, got it. But I'll do your reading. No worries. Because you don't know me. You can't control me. Because really, I don't give a shit. It's just telling you, you want to change? This is all mirroring you. You need to change because you're going to die from a heart attack if you continue like that. How much stress can you have? Controlling, already filling in the blanks, what I want, what Sasha, now is Sasha angry with me that she doesn't need to do that. I need to put it online because then, this is self-progressiveness. This is all the hate and the frustration that is stuck in your heart that you're venting on me because I'm your mirror and I don't care. So please keep venting because that's the way that you gonna find peace. That's the way that you gonna find freedom. That's the way that you gonna find happiness, by venting all this shit, because nobody in your environment dares to look you in your face and tell you, wake up. You're in a swamp of shit that was done to you and you never took it out. You just poured more water in it and diluted it and pedaled in it, and nobody dares to say something because then you go in full attack. If not, everybody's thinking that everything is amazing, so people pull back and ghost you because actually they want to tell you what I'm telling you, and then you start obsessing them and filling in the blanks. So when somebody tells you something that you don't want to hear, you can become this nasty person. So people ghost you. But you're not nasty to that person. You're not nasty to me. It's just that swamp water coming up and needs to get out. So you need to find a way to get all this horror out of yourself, but not on human beings. This is step one for your freedom, in my opinion. Person mirrors you when you're doing bad, but when you're good to them, they don't mirror you. No, because it's weird. How does it actually work? Because people are only looking to survive, in my opinion. It's karma. Yeah, it can be karma too. But people are busy to grow. And when you're growing, you are in an area in your life that you create where you're not happy, because we are human beings and we need just to be every day. So we don't want to be where we're at because we're unhappy. So what happens? We start to create something new, something better, something bigger, something amazing, something. We start to create. But when we're doing great stuff, it doesn't interest anybody. So when you're doing good, things goes automatically. So that's not a learning curve, because the person that is looking for an answer is struggling. So if things are good, that for sure is not a solution for them. And secondly, people are bored these days. They are so used to get like full-time entertainment on the tip of the finger on the phone, social media. So people like to gossip and be busy with other people's life and give comments because they're just bored. And before, in the old times when we didn't have phone, there was a lot of gossip. People were gossiping on the street, and now people doing it more on their phone. So there's always been a need for distraction. Of course, television took a big step of that, but to not be busy, because sometimes you just get bored with yourself and you just want something else. So when things go well, it goes automatically. So it's like gifted to you. It looks like really easy, even it's not, but it looks, so there's no, that's not the solution they think that they can find in that area, because they're so bad, they're so suffering, their problems will be for sure bigger than yours. So do you get it? So I think that's the reason, but I don't know, but I think that's the reason. That's my impression. Okay, I'm gonna do another 5 minutes for Jess. Let's start Jess reading. Landlords is trying to force me to do back to the place where they forced me to live above a known sex offender who attacked me. I'm currently suing for the promised full tenancy on my flat where I'm safe and damaged. Why is this happening and what will the outcome be? Okay, let's see. Suing. What will be the outcome of the suits? I wouldn't be worried about that. These are great cards. Judgment will be served. You have a great case. Everybody who will see what happens will be on your side, not on the tender side at all. I feel like you have nothing to be worried about. You're in a very strong space. I think that the tendency is trying to do that because you are showing, yes, the list is open for donation. You're showing to them an energy that they can play around with you, and they can't like rent it to somebody else, so capital. So they think if they put you there, then they have this other space that comes free and they can like get money for that. So they're challenging you because they think you're weak. But how you go about it, you have nothing to worry. So you're doing a great job, what I'm seeing. There's nothing holding you back. There's no like unknown something that will like jump up. It's just really listening to people who have knowledge and just check the lists, what is needed to be done for this success. This is totally under your control. I'm not pulling any negative card on that. So you're worried about something that could happen, but will not happen. So, and why? It's because they feel like they can play around with you. So that's the energy you project to them. and they're only thinking about getting more money out of their portfolio. So all this situation, I'm not seeing any problems happening there, as long as you keep going with whatever you put it into place and just listen to the people that are supporting you and just act on their leads, you know, and then you'll stay where you are and you'll get a compensation as well, because this is really, you can turn it around in harassment or putting you down, or yeah, that's what I've got for you. So that situation, no problems at all. No, no negative card, nothing. Just continue what you're doing. Stand very stubborn on what you feel that you deserve, and that will be gifted to you. The oracle card that goes around for this reading is release the roots. You cannot fully heal what you're afraid to name. Trace the pain into the roots and gently pull it loose from your field. So maybe it came back to you and you need to fight it and get his approval so you can like put that to bed, that nobody can put you where you don't want to be. And when you went through something and you can make it like real, that people take you seriously and will compensate you for that, for everybody who challenges you. So this is nothing negative, only positive. So that was your reading. Okay, this moment I have nobody on my list. Lalima, I don't know if you still want to donate, and please let me know. Hello everybody, welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years on and off. On TikTok and YouTube, I'm live on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, and on Saturdays, Sundays sometimes. This is the only place where I do mini free readings at random, no guarantee, or more profound readings for a small donation of $10, €10 minimum for 5 minutes dedicated reading. So if somebody on this Friday still wants a 5-minute read, then please add yourself to my VIP list. It's wide open. Just go to my bio on TikTok. First and second options are platforms to donate, or PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Or you can gift a train and then I'll add you physically to my list. I made a bad joke with my colleague. I felt embarrassed. How does he feel? Okay, I'll check for you. No problem. And in between, I do minis. So if somebody still wants a reading, then please get yourself on my list. Just let me know when you donated. And otherwise, I'll go to the collective once I do a few minis and then do some oracle card reading. Oh man, if you can check, you have much anxiety. Okay, let's check if that person figured it out. He feels like you don't take him serious. He feels like you're not taking him serious. So I would give him like a lot of compliments in a way that you can. Thank you, Lalima. I just got your donation. Thank you. So yes, I got it, sweetie. So what I'm picking up is that he felt like you're not taking him serious, and you can like turn it around by just like showing him a bit like being over respectful towards this person. So your intuition is correct. No, may I ask what Sandisa think of me and how he feels about me? Wants to start over again. It's like you have a past, but the problem is he doesn't want to change. So he wants to start over again, but it will end up in tears for you because this person doesn't understand why you disconnected in the past, or why he hurt you, or why he brought you in this balance. I feel a lot of male energy. I don't know if it's a male, but I feel somebody in their real male and always wants to be in charge. These are things that doesn't like gel well with you. So my pleasure, sweetie. So this is something to figure out first. Okay, I'm gonna go to Lalima's reading. Because she donated me a PayPal. If somebody still wants a 5-minute read with me today, then please donate. He'll be next on deck. Okay, Lalima, let's do the 5-minute read. Tomorrow, planning to go meet Rahul Verma. How can I expect it to be? Should I discuss about issues I'm facing at work? Guidance. I want to talk about functioning and my timing related issues. How will it go? Okay, got you. Let's check. So you want clarity, so that you put in your navigation system. Okay, this person is looking very like forward for your reunion. So he's really looking forward to meet you. He has little hearts like in his eyes when I see him seeing whatever you send him, because it's a text or something on a computer. So that person is really like enthusiastic to see you, not to talk about work, but to see you, be with you in a different setting. So he's like really like felt that he needs to be this kind of person because he has this job and this title and this energy. So when you connect with him out of the work setting, you can see his softer side. So he's really happy to share his other faces from him. So you are triggering something towards this person that they want to show also their less professional side. So know that, okay? So talking about work is the best place to be, because first, just like go with the mind to learn to know this person better and to have like a great time and relax a bit. And secondly, in that relaxing state, you're easier. You have it more easy to like come across what you want to say. I'm getting that after this experience, your relationship with this person and that person's relationship with you will shift and change and will never like come back to the old way. And that's the good thing, because I do think that a lot of miscommunication that I'm pulling, or misconception about each other, is because you don't know each other. It's like when you're at work, you're a different version of yourself than when you're at home. And I feel the same with the other person. So I feel that you really are scared to go tomorrow, and that you're really scared, not able to like come across and explain what you want them to know and understand. I'm getting no worries, it's gonna be fine. So dress to impress, prepare yourself for a fun adventure and a new learning curve. And I think you will come out of this connection liking each other a bit more than before. So I'm just saying that you will be in a setting where you understand each other better, that you will be able or feel more at ease to explain the issues in a different manner, so he's understanding it better. I'm feeling that that will resolve old things that you're still holding, grudges. And you'll see that this person is worshiping you, because you don't see that in the job area, that this person is really worshiping you, really thinks that you are a gem. You don't see that at all. You really are like concentrated on the negative instead of the positive. Yes, you should be very honest, because then finally you both will see each other, and in that setting you can be more honest than in a job setting, because it's more like free time, and you're, yeah. So him wanting to connect with you tomorrow is like a big deal, because he doesn't do that if he has like no um if it has like no appreciation for that person. So enjoy, have a fun time, and say the truth and solve those issues. The oracle card that I'm picking up on this reading is reap what you sow. The energy you put out will return to you. Choose wisely, as you will reap that you saw. Oh, reap what you saw. The energy you put out will return to you. So you put energy out, and now you have this meeting. So that's the return of it. Choose wisely, as you will reap what you saw. So you need to be honest now, because that's what you wanted, that is giving you back. I'm approaching him to connect. He didn't, yeah. So you wanted that, and he's accepting that. So that's what you want. You always create what you want. People don't out of nowhere is gonna do what you want. You're not a magician, but you can put out what you want, and people can accept it or not. So it's up to you to cash on that moment or not. So honesty is cashing in on that moment, because otherwise, why did you went through all the effort to create this or manifest it? To do it mediocre, then you get a mediocre answer, in my opinion. So, and for your advice, I wish you know comes from good. So, oh, my pleasure, no problem. So, I don't get it. I know comes from a good place. No, your second has nothing to worry about. You're gonna get what you deserve, and that's a lot. So I wouldn't be busy with the second thing emotionally, because it's gonna play out as you deserve. Jess, so don't need to be worried about that. You're just staying where you need to be, where you feel safe, and people will step up for that. So follow the leads of people who knows the law, so you can have the help that is gifted to you, because this is actually what these people are doing is, and I think that that is what you need to like what I call it, legally get out, or let the judge decide, or let them figure out that that will be something that will come out of it, that these people are teasing you and hurting you because they know your past, and it's ridiculous that a judge needs to tell them what is wrong and what is right. So that will be then, as more honest you can bring across that message, that will be the amount that you will get. And that amount, I think you deserve, because that you can, will not take away the pain that you went through, but it will make something easier that you want for your future. So I believe you should be quite detailed about it, so somebody can make the right decision. But just, yeah, I'm not a lawyer, but that's, I believe, is the best way to go for you. Saying that I understand the things you said before came from a place of care for me, not a place for contempt. No, at all. I don't judge me as a person. Nah. Everybody can be whatever. Like I'm every day the good person. We are humans, Jess. We have good sides, bad sides, but change is difficult. And if you want something, sometimes you need to deal with something that you don't want to, or you think that it's done. So I'm just a mirror. No worries. Okay, let's go for a collective reading. Nobody wants a 5-minute read anymore. If somebody wants a 5 minutes, then please let me know. Yes, we're gonna do the collective and then we'll do some oracle reads. Somebody's still interested. And then it's weekend! Yeehaw! Okay, let's see what Spirits wants us to know. Collective reading from today. Okay, it's not the time to run away from our fears. It's not the time to stay away from sticky and itchy and annoying situations. It's the time to grab them, because it's like we're at the end of the year, we are tired, we want to be entertained, we want somebody else to rescue us, we want, but that's not what we need to, because otherwise we're taking it into the next year. So it's gonna take this vibration that now we can like put an end to it by facing it, by telling our truth, by being our truth, by just trying something for 2 weeks and then if it doesn't work, what can we lose? By being honest, by saying I'm done waiting, by putting ultimatums down, by so many things we can do. We choose to be sad, to feel sorry for ourselves, and spirits are saying step up, because if you dare to put energy in dealing with those situations, you will thrive in 2026. If not, then you'll just take that to 2026, and 25 will be a copy paste to 26. So you have your own control. So it's up to you these last days, weeks of this year to really put those painfully annoying, icky things in your mouth and chew them and keep chewing them, even if you feel like till they're so small that you can swallow them and be nurtured by them and start over again and learn your lessons. So it's up to you. That's the collective for today. Okay, if somebody wants still an oracle reading from me, because that's the only readings I'm still gonna give. Besides getting and reading your book, have you any other suggestions about could heal myself? Yes, you can. You need to really start daring to be honest what is still hurting you, because what I told you, they put you in a swamp that you didn't create yourself, Jess, and you were like pushed and pulled down and always found a way to struggle and to giggle a bit and to hold something to keep your head up. And the only thing you did in your healing journey is to put more water in it, so it's not pulling you back again. So you're still swimming instead of a swamp into a pond, but it's still toxic. So the next step is get out of that pond or put more water in it, and it diluted it. So this is something that you need to do by knowing your qualities and knowing things that rub the wrong way with people, and understand that it rubs the wrong way with people because people show you something and it triggers this thing with you that creates that people run away from you. So the best way is to revisit old relationships you had in life and really be honest with yourself why you are not in contact anymore, why you all the time are offering gifts and things to reconnect, because they disconnect from you, not because they want to, because they feel they have to, because you showed something that scares them, or that they didn't like, or they didn't want to know. So the best to do in the Christmas period is to revisit all friendships you had and start analyzing why they went, why they broke, why there were breakups, and really not blame them, but look what was happening in your life and what you thought that was your right and so on. So you start understanding why people left you. They didn't leave you because they don't like you, they don't love you, they just had to because they don't like, they felt like they were threatened, they felt like they couldn't survive. So stop blaming and start looking to past relationships and start analyzing, and from there you know what to work on, or what kind of people stay with you, or and so on. And then you start understanding how human relationships work in a non-toxic situation, because those people that run are not people who had your past, so that's why they run. They're used to nothing. If you just like, they run away from you. We are used to people shouting, throwing stuff to us, and we just stay. So we're not so quickly spooked. Others are, but those are the good people because they're not traumatized. So that I think you should do. Learn from past relationships, see what you could change, or what you would change, or what you could learn from it. Take ownership, and from there understand how to start putting your energy on people, how to communicate with people, because that's another breed of people that you don't know. Start learning that, and you learn by your mistakes, but then you need to own your mistakes. And as long as you don't own your mistakes, you can't learn. Okay, let's do some oracle cards. Sumita, release toxic attachments. Hey, Sumita, you're always asking me about that guy. Here, release toxic attachments. Toxic ties drain your energy. Cut the cords and reclaim your freedom. Ta-da! Sumita, I mean, come on. Let's pray for another person in 26. Lara. Lara. Break self-limiting beliefs. The only limits are the ones you impose. Break free from outdated beliefs and unlock your true potential. Ta-da! That's a nice one, Lara. Let's see who we have next. Hannah. Own your past. You can't rewrite the past, but you can change how it shapes you. Embrace your choice and let them become your wisdom. That's a nice one, Hannah, but a difficult one. A difficult one. Shirley. Yes, very beautiful, huh? Shirley, find inner peace. Peace isn't found outside, it's cultivated within. Create stillness in your mind and soul. Oh, I love this one. This is not hard work. This is fun. My pleasure, sweetie. Okay, let's see who's next. We have Love Marie. Love Marie. Release suppressed emotions. Let the feeling you buried rise without shame. Cry, scream, breathe. Freedom begins where expression flows. That's a nice one, Love Marie. Then we have Svetlana. Svetlana. Learn from pain. Pain is a catalyst for change. Allow it to lead you to deeper wisdom and growth. That's a beautiful one as well. Then we go to Kiran. Soften the armor. What once protected you may now be holding you back. Let your heart breathe without defense. Oh, that's a difficult one. That's a difficult one. You need to be more vulnerable, sweetie. More vulnerable. That's a difficult one. Whom didn't I have on TikTok yet? Let go of judgment. Judging others only keeps you stuck in the past. Embrace compassion and release judgment. Ooh, are you judgy? Are you judgy? You're not allowed to be judgy from spirit. From me, you can do whatever you want. And then Liv puts makes sense. But it's sometimes nice to be judgy. It's fun, but it's not kind. Tessie. Shirley, did I do you? I don't remember anymore. Tessie, accept your destiny. Embrace the unfolding of your journey. Trust that each moment is leading you to your true path. That's a beautiful one. I love this one. I love this one. I'm critical person. Liv, you're so funny. My pleasure. Shirley, did I do your oracle card? I don't remember. Oh, Dodja. My pleasure. Dodja, accept imperfections. That's a good one for you, Dodja. Perfection doesn't exist. Embrace your flaws and those of others. For sure, those of others. They are the key to growth. Oh my God, Dodja, this is really a difficult one for you, I think, but a good one as well. I did yours? Okay, great. Okay, so sweeties, I'm gonna wish you all a great weekend. Next live will be Monday at 1 p.m. GMT time. I hope that everybody's gonna have a great weekend. If not, let me know in my comment box on Monday. And if you had a great weekend, I want to know that as well. Put your most beautiful dress live things that you deserve yourself, treat yourself with kindness and happiness and love yourself. That's step one. Love yourself. How difficult it is. Try to find a relationship with yourself. And then I wish you all the best. You can revisit the whole live on my YouTube channel. If you're watching on TikTok, it's the last option in my link tree. If you want a one-on-one with me, just DM me or send me an email, info@mediumsasha.com, or you can check out my website, mediumsasha.com. Wish you all the best. Bye, everybody on TikTok. Stay happy, stay healthy. Bye. Everybody here the same. I wish you all the best. Have a great weekend. Bye.